Hey everybody, and welcome to So Blessed Pops. And on today's episode, we're going to talk more about one of our other collections, and that is the vastly growing collection of cards that we have. So stick around. We're going to show you some of the things that we collect and how we go about it and how we get our cards and stuff like that. So hope you guys have a good one. Hope you enjoy, and let's go.
Hey buddy, this is Larry.
This is Ryan. This is Zoe.
This is Trent, and this is
So
So Blessed
Blessed
Pops. And welcome back. So, this is not a Funko video. This is not a toy video. This is going to be a card video. We don't do many of these. Most of our cards that we show off, we do show off on our shorts. So, a lot of these you may have already seen, or if you follow along in our card community, stuff like that. So we wanted to do this just because it's something different, something that we've kind of pushed a little, I don't want to say more into, but with us completing a lot of the collections and being happy where we're at with Funko right now, besides a few ones still wanting to get here and there by the end of the year, cards have kind of filled that gap of waiting for something that we may need or may want in the Funko community. So, with that being said, I will link down pretty much two of the main people that we get our stuff from. We get them from TCG West Virginia Armory, Armory 1 and 2. A great pair of people that do that. So one's a husband and wife, and the other is their friend. They live close to each other in West Virginia, so we buy from them on TikTok and on Whatnot as well. Then there's some other people that we buy from on Whatnot and TikTok, and there's a bunch of us that buy stuff, sell. We have a Discord where we talk about our cards, put up for trade and stuff like that. If you follow us on Whatnot, you've seen some of the stuff that we sell is also stuff that we buy. So we've contemplated we're considering getting into buying boxes or buying cases and selling boxes on Whatnot as well, but that does come with a bigger upfront cost, so it's a little more challenging to do it. And right now, with all the tariffs still up in the air, it's not the perfect time to do that right now, but we are considering it. So a lot of the cool things we collect is some of it's licensed, some of it's not licensed. A lot of it is Chinese cards, which I find to be better than a lot of the TCG that we get here. So, but they all come in different forms and different types of boxes, different styles. I mean, you can have everything from, I just have an abundance of cards in front of me. So, like one of the licensed products that we have, which is new, we haven't opened it yet. We have two of these. They will be opening up on our short, so we have two of these Avengers cards. Have not opened these, but you come with it. You get 20 packs. I believe it's 8 cards per pack. So you're going to get a lot of cards. We have two of these, so interested to see what we get in that. But then we also buy other Chinese sets for Dragon Ball. This is Antidote. If you watch our shorts, you'll see a lot of these cards as well. And they're just, the boxes are fun, the cards are fun themselves. Other things that we have been buying is, we call them slabs. Pretty much because they are in a graded case per se. They're not graded or anything, but they come in these really nice protectors. And with these also is that they're nice, so if you have ones that you would like to keep, maybe from other sets as well, these are very easy to take apart and maybe input your own stuff into it as well. So, literally, top comes out like this. You can take this card out, put any card you want in there, put your own little label in there as well. I find these really cool. And they're really cheap as well. Most of these we were buying for about $5 a card. So, not a bad deal. So we got plenty, and I mean, we have stacks of those. literally we have stacks of these. Now there's also different slab companies and also people that make their own, just a little bit different, a little bit smaller, but overall I really enjoy these kind of slabs. It's a little bit difficult to display them, but you're able to have a really nice way because we also have graded slabs as well that we collect, and it's just a lot of fun. It's especially that it gets to be kind of a low risk kind of a deal, not where some of this TCG like Pokemon for example, that's very an expensive hobby right now. We don't tend to be too much into that. We do get some here and there, but we are not those to be, oh, we gotta be there on the drop date and trying to get it. But it is what it is when it comes down to it. Other things that we do, we haven't got as many of these yet, but we have gotten a couple. These are what you call like diamond art cards. It's literally just a giant diamond frame card. Just something new, something different. And that, so far, we've only seen it in Demon Slayer. But then we also have one of the boxes that we really do like is called Yami 3 from Demon Slayer. Now, we've given some of these out to some of our friends. Well, this is the box. It's, if you know anything from Demon Slayer, that's kind of Tanjiro's his outfit. But it comes with, like, a magnetic lid. So there's the inside, and it just has some really nice cards. It's like it comes with different puzzle pieces, your different cards. These ones we're not as big of fans of, but there's these really cool clear cards that look like Game Boys that are in there. These are really nice. Then you get some cut cards. You get some framed cards as well. And then there's also these really cool music album cards that come in these. And there's also one of the big chases in that set is what we call a ticket. Now, when you open the box, you'll see this right on top, or you won't see it on top. And like this one, kind of a motion card. Just really cool, and it is serialized, so it is 209 out or 206 out of 399. So just really cool, simple stuff that it's different than what we usually find over here. You can't just go to Walmart and pick this stuff up like this. You got to have people that sell them, and we found quite a bit of people that do sell them, and we have a lot of fun with it. Then there's also collabs, like this one has Demon Slayer with Pokemon in it. Then you have this art style, which is called like chibi style, which is either really popular or not with people. And like I said, we have tons and tons of these cards. I know here's a film card. More chibis. Here's another Pokemon card. So, like I said, there's just so much, and we really enjoy it. We really like it. Those go for anywhere from like $20, $25, $30, $35 of boxes. And there's a lot of sets that we've collected in the past that we were originally buying for a lot more. So, and how we do it here is we binder. This is one of my favorite sets that are in this binder. So I like these 4 pocket binders myself. And I know I've shown some of these off here and there, but just kind of go through. I really love this set. This is called Blue Gogeta. This is a very manga heavy style. But you look at a lot of these cards and they just pop, and they're more vibrant than your regular trading cards. So you guys gonna look at that. And then you get your bigger hits, your more expensive cards. And then this set, what I really fell in love with is these are called manga cards. They're actually based on the mangas and actually artwork from that. And I can say now I am 100% on the manga set for this. On this Blue Gogeta, which was one of my favorite ones and still is my favorite one that I've opened. And that was a couple years ago we started doing it. And the only thing I don't have it mastered, which mastered for anybody out there that doesn't know is having every card. So there are chase cards in all of these. The biggest ones are SPs and SSPs. I have 2 of the SPs here. I had more SPs and I had more SSPs. But when it came down for me, I preferred to have the base set of all of it. So the most common cards up to not box hits or case hits, because a lot of the SPs and SSPs you only may get 1 or 2 in a case. So you're talking you might get only 1 or 2 of those cards every 36 boxes or so. So I know a couple people that have mastered it, and I've helped them master it by selling them some of my stuff, but that's kind of my joy. Is I like to get what I like. So like this next set is called Red Gogeta, which is like the second stage of Blue Gogeta. And right now I'm trying to finish the mangas with that. Right now I only need 3 of those mangas, and then I would have that set completed. Now I keep a lot of my PC stuff in here as well. My personal collection, because I am a big PC collector of Gotenks. So I keep a lot of my Gotenks in here as well, just to kind of keep one binder with a lot of the stuff I love. Now I have different binders that have different sets, that way I know where to go with them. Now we also collect other cards, not just these Chinese anime cards. I do collect sports cards. Me and the boys, my sons, collect football cards. We'll do baseball cards. We're not super heavy into it. We kind of go every once in a while. We'll go pick some up. If we're at a card show, we will look at them as well. But for them, it's more of, oh, I like this team right now. I want to collect the cards. This player is really cool. Let me go get their stuff. It's not like how I was back in the day. I still have boxes and binders of my sports cards that I learned and experienced that growing up with my dad, and him being a huge collector, and he has a huge sports collection. So that's a lot of kind of the mixture of stuff that we do. I don't want to make this too long a video, but there's also other stuff that we collect outside of Funko, and the card has been a big part of it. Now, one of the things that we do, and we have been starting to do, is they're called art boards. I know I've shown a couple of these off before. So like this is a Dragon Ball art board. I think this might be an A5 art board, but I got this one and because it's got Gotenks on it, even though this is actually the back and this is the front. I know I've shown a couple of those off. If you've been on our Whatnot streams, you've seen a couple of them. But one of the cool things about these cards and getting boxes is that a lot of them have redemption specialty cards. One of the boxes that we got, we ended up getting, I think a few times, especially with Yami 3, I think we've gotten 3 redemption binders. I don't have them in this room, they're in the other room. But they're really cool. You pretty much open a pack and the card will be a redemption card and you get a gift. You get a redemption, you get a cool prize. And that's kind of the fun, the chase, the thrill of it. When we first started doing a lot of these cards, they didn't really have redemptions. Now, in the last couple of years, they've started adding them in because it really gets people to buy more and more. It got to the point with a lot of sets where we would just buy a box, and if I got to keep one card, I would be happy. So now we get redemptions and stuff like that. So like this was a redemption at one point for one of the boxes. We ended up just buying it from a seller, and we've also bought other redemptions that didn't get claimed. So right now, let's see if I can get into it. We've also been getting into hand-painted art cards. Now, this is an expensive part of the hobby because you're talking like this box right here. I think I paid $20 for. $20 for this. At 20 packs is $1 a pack. A lot of these, like I said, these are about $5 a piece. These are, I think, are $22 or $23 a piece. Most of the boxes I've shown are about the $25, $30 range. These, on the other hand, these art cards, these are actually custom made from our friends, TCG Armory. They have a company that will do all of these art cards. They have all the artists do them. They are all one of ones, so there isn't another duplicate out there. The art might be duplicated, but the actual cards themselves are one of ones, which we love. So that's where our next adventure is taking us. We haven't gone too heavy into it. A lot of these we have been getting deals on, but so pretty much you do a blind pull. It's in a little box. They pre-box everything. You say, yep, give me third box, fourth one in, stuff like that. And then they go, yep, all right, open it up. Here you go. Do you want to keep it? Do you want to put it up for trade or swap it out? Stuff like that. And I'll give you some examples because we just got 3 in the mail. Now, for us, we know this is their custom logo. This is the Vault series that they do. And one of the newest ones they did, which this is Wave 2 of TMNT, which I'm super excited about because we got to get a few more of these turtles. So right here we have Wave 2. This is a Leonardo. And these are all, they all come in one-touch protectors, but it is on a little board. I mean, this is all hand painted, hand drawn, hand colored, which is really nice. So I was leaving them all in the one touches, but when you got a big they get really big, really thick. So we decided that we were going to start putting these in binders. So I actually took my big binder right here, and I have a lot of these. Not a lot, but I have some. So next we have another one we just got from Wave 2. We have another Leonardo. Now Leonardo's not my favorite. Is he one I like? Absolutely. Really need to get ourselves another Mikey. I have one. I like it, but it's not an absolute one that I'm like, oh, yep, I look at that, see Mikey. But I really like these, and the cool thing with a lot of these is as they've gone, whoops, Blacklight's going dead. Uh-oh, that's not good. Kind of hard, kind of a little bit easier to see. Can't believe my Blacklight's dead. But there is a little bit of black light to some of these. Some of them have even more. But I'm just shocked that was dead because it was just working the other day. And then this next one is my favorite art card. I think I'm one of my favorite, probably my favorite. I gotta say my favorite. So this one, they started off doing a lot of these was Dragon Ball. And my favorite character wasn't being made by their company because it was far and few people actually like Gotenks or actually have them as a PC. They let me know that they had one done and that I had to go in and had to make sure that I could pull this. So after a while, we were able to acquire our own Gotenks art card. Absolutely love this. Not mistaken, this has just a little bit of black light, not much, but it is Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and I have to rearrange my binder so I can put him up front. But I also realized this is our first, well, obviously it's our first Gotenks, but it is also our first Dragon Ball Art Series card, which kind of blew my mind that we hadn't gotten any. Now, I think I've had some in the past and I've sold some, but this is actually one that's in our PC, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to show you kind of, if I can get this to close back up. There you go. So there he goes. He is now front and center. But some of the other ones that we have. So this is our Marvel page. I have Cap. I have the zombies right here. We have our Venom. We have our Gwen, which I think it reminds me almost of a Venomized Gwen as well. Then we get to the big money, and we have our Turtles right here with the Last Ronin, Casey Jones. Michelangelo's up here on top. Doesn't scream Michelangelo to me, but then next we have our two newest ones along with our Shredders. And then we have a couple of the Demon Slayers as well. Have to block that one out for viewers. But then we also get into our art boards, which we have more right here. So just really nice boards. We have to find better pages for these. So, because I don't like how some of them are meant to lay sideways, some of them are not. But then also I think we have we're working on a couple puzzle pieces, which is really cool. So, but there we go. Like I said, not our typical video, a lot longer than I was expecting to make it. But I will have everybody down below that we buy from. Most of these people are on Whatnot. A couple of them are on TikTok. And if you're interested in any of these or have any questions, I kind of made this video because I've had people reach out to me asking, hey, what's going on? And stuff like that. Like, how do I get these? Where are you getting them from? So I made the video. Any more questions, comment down below. Message us over on Instagram. We'll help you out as well. Continue to watch our shorts to see them. Also, look over at Pop House with Animal. I know he's been doing this for just as long. He's been doing his shorts even longer. So, hope you guys have a great one. And until next time, So Bless Pops out.
Like, comment, subscribe.